Alright, welcome to this video. We're going to solve LeetCode problem 771, joules and stones. Now I do want to say ahead of time, this is a very easy problem to solve, at least in my opinion, and I would never expect to be asked this on an on-site interview. However, if you're going through a technical phone interview or technical screening, I can definitely imagine this being asked because this would filter out a lot of candidates. I also think it involves a lot of different problem-solving skills, so that's why I want to focus on this problem. Now, of course, if you like this kind of content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified of new content. And of course, I have full-length courses on my website, kaeducation.com. Okay, so let's get started. So what I'm going to do is create a count variable be equal to 0, all right? I assume that you've read the directions already. So then I'll say const joules hash table is equal to this empty object, okay? And we're gonna toss all the joules, right? So let's say they give us a joule string of AA, and so we want this to say, oh, hey, A is a joule, so we'll just say true here, and capital A, or excuse me, let's get within that JavaScript object, and capital A also counts as a joule. So we're going to use a hash table to store what things are actually valid joules because we also want the O of 1 lookup time that hash tables give us, which is a very good time complexity, right? So then let's fill this out because it's empty and we get to make it look like this based on the input string of capital J, which represents joules. So I'll say for const joule of J, joules, HT, joule is equal to true, right? So what's cool about the for of loop that JavaScript gives us is we can iterate over every character of the string capital J, and our input string is, let's see, if this was like that, right? Now our joules HT will look like this. Then I'm going to say for. Now let's iterate over every character of capital S, right? So we can just almost copy this verbatim here. So I'll just say for const stone of S. You could also call this S char. You call this J char, but let's go with the directions. For const stone of S, if stone in joules HT, right? Or you could also say if joules HT stone is a truthy value, but I prefer the new syntax of if stone in joules HT count plus equals 1, right? And then after this for loop runs, our count will now be accurate. So I'll say return count, save, make sure it passes our tests, or passes LeetCode's test, excuse me. Okay, great. So what is the joules and stones complexity analysis? Time complexity is O of J plus S, right? Which makes sense, where J and S are the number of characters in input strings. I'll actually comment this out right now. So this is O of J because we iterate over every character of input string J, right? This makes sense. This is O of J. Let me refix that. And then this time complexity is, well, O of S. Makes sense, self-explanatory. We iterate over every character of input string S, O of J plus O of S. Okay, that is O of J plus S or O of S plus J, whatever. Space complexity is O of J because our joules HT hash table will have the number of keys, right, equal to the number of characters in J, right? J, hence our O of J space complexity. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you soon.